What's up? It's your girl Dutchie Blanca, and you are here with the Connected Podcast by Chrd Magazines. And today we are here with Miss Honey from Vanity
Hello.
Rose. How you doing, Mama?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm loving the chocolate with the period. It's very much giving honey.
Thank you.
Period. Living up to the name. So we gonna jump right into it.
Yes,
Tell
ma'am.
us, what is your purpose?
My purpose is definitely music. My purpose is definitely making sure we make it to be in like the biggest group of our generation. My purpose is just to be a great mom and just be successful and reach as many people as I can on this planet.
I love that. Aw. Okay. Okay, so next question is, growing up in Brooklyn and then moving to rural Georgia, how did these different environments shape your perspective on music and the world in general?
Um, well, I grew up in Brooklyn till I was like 5. I went to kindergarten there, and that's pretty much it. But I did move to Jersey first, then Pennsylvania, then back to Jersey, then here.
Okay.
So, um, just being in different places. Like when I first got here, I was actually in Woodstock, Georgia, and it was definitely different. Definitely woke me up because I was in a predominantly area, and it definitely opened my eyes to how people treat people. And when I first got here, it was like people were just so fascinated by my accent. Which I don't have it anymore because I've been here so long, but it definitely opened my eyes to different perspectives and how people do things in the South as opposed to up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you feel like that kind of shaped like your music or changed anything, or did you already have that love for music at that time when you first got here?
Oh yeah, yeah. I always like my cousins sing. My aunt, my older cousin, their mom, God rest her soul. She was always in like the entertainment business. She did like what you guys do, and she had like a magazine and things like that. My dad always had me in acting classes, modeling. He had me in vocal coaching, and I used to sing with my cousins from time to time. So I was,
Okay. Do you remember how old you were when you started doing all of that?
yeah, I was like 10, 11.
Okay. So yeah, you've been
Yeah, I was
at
young.
it. Yeah. Okay. Bred
Real
for
young.
it. Period. Okay. So meeting Henny in high school and forming Vanity Rose was a significant moment in your career. How did that experience change your life?
Significantly, because I feel like this is supposed to happen because, not to tell my business, but I was a little troubled child around that time. So I was supposed to actually graduate before she even got there. But because I kind of just gave up on everything at that moment, I dropped out of high school. And I ended up re-enrolling. What I could have graduated like in the summer, but my parents had to pay for that, and I felt like they shouldn't have to pay for something that was free and I didn't take advantage of. So as embarrassing as it was, I went back to high school, and then I ended up for one semester because that's all I had to do, and I ended up meeting her. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. So had I not been a troubled child, I would have never met her.
Definitely. And that's what I was about to touch on. So you said that you ended up leaving school, but you actually did end up going back. So what were some of the things that made you just like, okay, I can't do this at the moment as far as school?
Well, when I first moved down there, period, it was just hard for me. People try to bully me a little bit. It's kind of weird. It was very weird, and stuff didn't start changing until I started laying hands and feet on people. So, after a while, and then I just really, I didn't really get along with my parents. So it was just a lot going on, and I was just like, you know what? Somebody close to me had passed away, and I was just over it. I was over it.
So you were basically a teen dealing with a whole lot of with
Things.
no outlet.
No outlet.
Okay.
Nobody really to confide in. So I was just going through a lot.
That's crazy. So what do you feel like gave you the push to like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back and do it?
Well, actually, everyone I was supposed to graduate with, I went to the graduation still. And that kind of helped me too, because I was like, dang, like I want to walk across that stage, like I want to do that. So I was like, let me just take my butt back to school. I got one semester left, and I was only there like half the day. I did work
Okay.
release. I really was just missing credits. It wasn't really
Yeah.
some credits that I just needed to get them. So I was like, let me just go back and do my little one semester so I can walk across the stage next year. And I walked across that
But
stage.
I love that how everything happens for a reason. They say God don't waste nothing.
You know.
So you ended up meeting her, and then you guys formed the group, and I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your biggest musical influences, and how have they shape your sound?
I would say like growing up, I always wanted to be a group girly, so I was Destiny's Child all day, all the
Period.
time. Beyonce down. I love her
Yes.
so much. And not even just about music, as far as like just how she just carries herself, you know what I'm saying? And just how nobody's really in her business, personal business and things like that. She's just overall just a great role model, period. So she definitely shaped, me musically.
So being that you said you always knew you were going to be a group girly, I know you've seen some groups come and go and the ups and downs. Did you have any reservations, or was there anything that you saw that's that like, okay, I know not to do this when I get into a group?
Um, no, not really, because we kind of just go through, everybody go through their own things with their friends and groups and things like that. But the main thing I think that keeps us together is that we are friends first. And I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of the groups, because some groups are put together,
Yeah.
or maybe it's like 3 or 2 girls that know each other, and then there's other 2 they bring in, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But our foundation is friendship first. So I feel like as long as we keep that part strong, everything else will come together.
Okay.
Everything
And
else
how do
comes
you guys
together.
manage to keep that friendship together throughout, everything that you're going through? Because you guys said like you travel a lot and you guys have your own personal lives that you deal with, and things can get hectic in that as well as business. How do you guys keep that bond tight between you?
We just do. I mean, because every time we get around each other, even when it's like we're not doing anything, we're in the house, it's just fun. It's laughter, good times, good vibes, so much laughter. So, and we, and then it was a point where we all lived together too. So we just now all in our own houses at this point, but we
Yeah.
were together for a long time, for the majority of the time that we've been a group. So
Okay, so it sounds like y'all got a real sisterhood, like for real, not for play.
yeah, not for play.
I love that. Okay, so as a member of Vanity Rose, how do you balance your individual artistic vision with the group's collective goals?
I'd be throwing my visions out there. I'd be like, y'all, listen, I got this idea. They'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, yeah, that's good. I'd be like, listen, I'd be trying to explain it to them. I'm trying to break it down. Like, listen, this makes sense. Y'all just got to listen to me. And most of the time, it be making sense. But if it don't make sense, I'll tune it up and fix it up. Or they'll put their input and then we'll come together collectively. But I definitely be trying to push my ideas on them.
Okay, so what do you hope to achieve with your music, and what message do you want to convey to your listeners?
I want to let everybody know that good music still exists, and you do not have to dumb yourself down. Not dumb yourself down, but like, you know what I'm saying? Switch up who you are to go with the trends.
Yeah.
I feel like we strongly believe in that, and we hold that on to that so deeply. And it's just like, because I personally, I can't.
With a lot of this.
I can't. No, and don't get me wrong. Like, if what's catchy is catchy, and what's good is what's good. Because it's a lot of music out here that, so maybe if you first hear it, you'd be like, oh, come on now. But it be growing on you, and you be like, okay, I fuck this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as us goes, I just know that we are capable of so much. You know what I'm saying? Even like just different genres and things like that, and what we can do. So I just want everybody to just stay true to who you are. And if the people love it, they love it. If they don't, then They don't. Just stay true to who you are.
I love that because there's somebody for everybody. There's not one artist out here that don't at least have one fan, no matter what type of music. So
Exactly.
I love that. Stay true to yourself, and yeah. Okay, how do you guys like manage that with the success that you guys are having versus what's trending on social media in the industry? Like, how do you keep those sounds out, like the opinions and stuff people of telling y'all like what y'all need to do or how y'all need to sound?
I haven't. Well, it was probably only one time that I heard that we probably shouldn't rap, but pretty much like we don't really have that many comments to where they tell us, well, we need to change this or change that, because we have somebody for everything. It's like if I ain't singing today, she is, or if they ain't rapping today, or you know what I'm saying, like. There's something for everybody to do, so I don't think we haven't really had like any feedback to where people are just like, y'all shouldn't be doing that.
Okay.
Y'all
Well, that's
be doing
good.
that.
Y'all don't seem like the type that would listen anyway if they did.
Probably not. Probably not. We some strong, opinionated people, but if it makes sense, you know what I'm saying. We do take advice and we do take like criticism, and we love the feedback and stuff like that. So. But thankfully, we haven't really had too much negative feedback.
That's good. Okay, so how has your experience as a rebellious child influenced your approach to life and your career?
I'm still rebellious. I'm still wild.
I'm still her.
I'm still her. I've been her. Definitely still her. I think that it just gives me like a little bit more confidence because I don't really care. I don't really care what people think. I have really tough skin. Well, I am sensitive when it comes to people that I care about, but as far as like people I don't know, like I really could care less. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I am who I am. You're gonna take it or you're gonna leave it. And 9 times out of 10 you're gonna live it here. So
period. I love that. Okay, so what challenges have you faced as a young woman in the music industry, and how have you overcame them?
I think at first my challenges were like I wasn't really confident like as I am now. Like that was a big hurdle for me because I was just a hurdle for me like just in life period. Like I wasn't really confident until like I realized like you really far. Like you really can do this shit and you really can like do all this shit. Like what? Like who? Why you playing with yourself?
Yeah.
So once I learned to stop playing with myself, people learn to stop playing with me.
Facts. Okay, so what are your future plans for Vanity Rose, and what can fans expect from the group in the coming years?
Future plans is definitely to drop this song anywhere. It's real soon. We doing a video with that, and we doing some merch with that. Like,
period.
I got we about to go crazy. We dropping all new things.
Can you give us a hint? What's the vibe of the song? Like, what can we expect?
Well, it's called Anywhere. Samples 112's Anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere. We can do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Do it anywhere. We can do it in the bathroom. Do it over there on that couch. I don't know. But it's definitely fun. It's sexy. And it's kind of like, especially the hook. The hook is kind of more like for me, it gives me like you just like in love, like that feeling when you just got butterflies with somebody.
Yes.
It gives like when you just meet like that first after that first link, and you just like
you planning your whole life with them. What your kids gonna look like?
Yes, that's definitely what the hook gives. But definitely the verses are definitely sexy and just straight to the point.
I love that. Okay, so do we have like a release date, or when can we expect this?
Yes, September 20th.
September 20th. Y'all heard it here first. September 20th. We will be tuned in. So, if you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Definitely Chris Brown, because we have a song right now that he would just go crazy on. A couple of them. Summer Walker, SZA, Chrd, Meg, Nicki, everybody. I'm a girl. We are girls. So we love the girls. So
I love that.
Anybody who want to do a feature with us, Starting our DMs. We
go.
outside.
Okay, so I'm glad that you mentioned that you were girls, because I feel like we in that era where everybody's like, okay, be a girl's girl. But I feel like there's a lot of girls that might say that they are and they're really not.
Yeah.
So give the girlies some advice that if you claim it to be a girl's girl, what does that look like?
I think, like, let's not be so sensitive when I feel like people are inspired by your look or your sound. You know what I'm saying? Because everything comes from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I feel like more people should be honored that people are trying to imitate them, or I wouldn't say copy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people should just be a little bit more honored as opposed to like, she's stealing my stuff. Like,
yeah, look at it like
girl, she
inspired.
love you.
Yeah,
we all grew up on you. Like, of course we're gonna be trying to take from here and there. Be original, of course, but but even our song, like, we love, me personally, I love 112. Like, I love their music. So it's just like, and even Meet and Q and things like that, it's like, he ain't like, oh, y'all sold my song. He like, I love it. Like, I love that for y'all. He really embraced it and embraced us and really just gave us some gems. And, that was just a wonderful experience to be on that side of the things, like, and not feeling like we taking something from him. Like, we taking your legacy and
carrying it on. Yes, I love that. Okay. So yeah, because basically, like, if you in this industry, that like that should be one of your goals, is to be an inspiration. So if people are inspired, that means you're doing something right. So you shouldn't be upset. Something right. Okay, exactly. That's a good one. Give me one more. Or maybe tell the girlies how to realize if somebody's not a girl's girl. Like, if somebody's around them and they not really.
Just stay away from that. Don't feed into the negativity. My mom used to tell me all the time, you don't got nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. Period. Like, just, it's okay. Everybody, you can't expect everybody to be like you. So, and everybody's reactions may not be the way you react. So, don't take it personal, because that might be something they dealing with.
Definitely.
Just take it and just keep it pushing.
Okay. I love that. Okay. So my last question, how is dating while you're in the industry and pursuing your career?
Why
it's always the last.
Dating is a little crazy because, like, I ain't gonna say I'm friendly, but I like to talk to people and, get to know people and build relationships with people. And sometimes that is misconstrued as, like, I want to talk to you.
Like them?
Yeah. So, that be my little hiccup sometimes. But, I tried my best to just keep it, professional. I like to laugh and smile a lot, so I'll be like, yeah.
So how do you break that to somebody when they think you like them and you don't?
I just laugh and smile. I don't know what else to do, because it's like I was like, if I make eye contact with a nigga, it's like, goddamn, like,
now I like
damn,
you.
I can't even look at you. I gotta look this way, and like, it's okay to actually be friends with people. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm a cool person. Like, we all funny. We all have a good time. Like, it's okay to just be cool.
Yeah.
And not, think I want to like you like that.
She said, please don't think I like you.
Please, calm down. Because that shit is aggy. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so are we dating right now? Are we single? Are we looking? Are we...
I ain't looking. I'm open to, I'm dating. I'm definitely dating. I'll be outside.
Okay, so if a man want to shoot his shot, what he needs to know?
He needs to know that I do not play that shit. If you go, I'm sorry, can I cuss on here? I'm sorry. They needs to know that I do not play that. All that, you please know how to communicate. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, baby. Like, we don't gotta argue. You don't gotta yell at me about nothing. I compromise very well. And if you have something to say, just say it. Don't hold it in, because that don't do nothing for nobody. Inconsistencies, no, you're out of here. You got, especially if we just meeting, you got one time to show me. You got one time and you out of there. On Jesus sandals, you out of there.
On Jesus
so
sandals,
tread lightly.
Tread
lightly. Keep it cute.
Okay, so I said that was my last, but this is the last one. How you feel about the 50-50 conversation? Are you going 50-50 or does that matter to you?
I'm gonna say that that don't matter to me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you gotta pay all my bills. Who wouldn't love that? You know
Of
what I'm
course.
saying? But if it's gonna be 50-50 either way. Because if you paying all my bills, best believe I'm making sure you fed. I'm making sure I'm doing this and doing that. Like, I'm a giver anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something, and the best believe energy is going to be reciprocated. It might not be where I'm paying your bills, or it might be in other ways. Like, I'm going to hold down the house, or, you know what I'm saying? Hold down the fort with the kids. And, if you have kids and things like that, like, it's everything is 50. It should be a give or take. It shouldn't always be me taking or you taking, or, you know what I'm saying? It's 50-50 across the board. So for me, so as long as we reciprocating each other's energy, we straight.
Period. Okay, so what's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
I knew it. Me too. I knew it. What's your birthday?
Twin.
What's your birthday?
February 28th.
Mine too.
Where have you
I
been?
swear to God, my birthday is February the 28th.
What?
But I was picking up on I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, okay, so I'm picking up.
Are you like a leap year baby, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you was born on the 28th or the 29th?
On the 28th.
Okay.
92.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you reading? Okay. Yeah, I got a couple on you, but it's okay. It's okay. Leap year. Yes, love that. Okay, y'all. So we are wrapping it up. Is there anything else that you would like the people to know?
Yes, like my beautiful sister said, please go pre-save anywhere. It'll be out on September 20th. We have more stuff coming after that. Like, we ain't letting up, so just be on the lookout. Turn them notifications on. We on YouTube. Check out our old videos, our freestyles, all that. Like, it's fire. We fire.
Okay. Love